4-1 champion. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, you saw this last week when NXT champion Joe Hendry and North American champion Myles Borne was standing tall. Well, tonight they're going to be in tag team match. They go against the men that they took out. Ethan Page and Ricky Saint. Ethan Page and Ricky Saint get on the same page. We'll see coming up as we get the Pro Wrestling Show started for the NXT Ring Report. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you joined us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. The hashtag Pro Wrestling here on. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't care. Tell friends, call friends. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. No time whatsoever. Let's get things started right here, right now, with the NXT Ring Report. Let's kick things off here. We can turn off the hoop a little bit. All right. We got it together. Well, let's do our top 5. We get to the top 5. Well, we having problems, so we ain't gonna worry about it. Are we gonna kick things off with this? Ren Sinclair, Tatum Paxley won her NXT North American Championship back. Tatum Paxley right here was happy, elated that she won it from Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame was jealous of Tatum Paxley. Izzy Dame feels like it should have been her at the moment. All right, now the top 5 on the work. So Tatum Paxley standing tall with her NXT North American Championship. She was so happy, elated until Izzy Dane came out there and confronted her. Izzy Dane looks like she's not done with her yet. I don't know why. I thought they was kind of done with their rivalry, but their rivalry is going to turn into another turn coming up next week on NXT. Tatum Paxley defends the North American title against Izzy in a steel 15-foot solid steel cage. That week, these two women were finally in their rivalry on NXT North American title. So they were brought out Izzy and her coven. Izzy and her coven was trying to get the upper hand, especially Izzy was trying to get the upper hand, laying out Tatum, probably sending a message to Tatum that she's going to take back her title after she wins that steel cage. So we'll see. Well, we get to another match right here, a triple threat non-title match, as Sean, I forgot that big dude's name. They accidentally picked that man. All right, so I guess they're both winners, co-winners at best. Sean Evans and got that other dude's name. I'm so sorry if I forgot his name. I botched it, but they won that match, so they're winning. I guess the North American speed champion wasn't on the line, so I guess we're getting a preview of that. What's going down as well. Well, speaking of that, Keanu Carter need to watch him, but Booker T better watch him real bad. It looks like he's going to be priming himself. He had what's his name, Jasper Davis, and left him in. So Ken U. Carter trying to prove he can go. Book T, he's been pushing all these black talent like Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and the old family, who all three now a part of the main roster. Probably push Ken U. Carter as well. Ken U. Carter might need that as well. But until Booker T is gonna next week's gonna be in his hometown of Houston. They're gonna be having Booker T appreciation night throughout the night on NXT. Sorry, Booker T better watch himself when in Houston because Ken U. Carter might do something. It might do something to irk the nerve. The Booker T might bring Booker out of retirement. We'll see from that. Well, we saw tonight that was real interesting as well. I want to show you this right here. That I saw tonight was kind of a little bit out of the box, out of character to me. I want to show you that right quick. We saw that Solo Roca went against one of the members of Fatal Influence, and Solo Roca won her match. Solo Roca defeated Fatal Influence. Solo Roca looking forward to next week. Triple threat match. Herself, her former best friend Zarya, and JC Jane compete in a triple threat match for the NXT women's title. Which one of these three women won't want it? I believe Solo will get it, and I hope Solo Roca will get it in that NXT Women's Championship match. We'll see. Solo Roca can get the job done, be leaving out NXT next week in Houston as the new NXT Women's Champion. We'll see. Speaking of that, we saw this act of betrayal. We thought it was a reunion of the No Cash crew, but Charlie Dempsey, always up to his no good tricks. Dempsey being turned around and saw England, UK legends Fit Finlay and William Regal, his own father. And I was thinking to myself, well, put two and two together. Nearly 20 years ago, Booker T had the King's Court with these two men. I'm thinking like it's a King's Court reunion. And it turned out that Charlie Dempsey was only doing it for himself. I don't know what's going on with him and attacking his former best friend Tavion Heights and left Tavion out for the Wolves, and then joined Brian Pillman, Lexus King, and Stacks and all them. What they gonna call themselves? The Radicals or something like that. But they kind of did, and they kind of left it out there. I don't know what's going on with this newfound group. Why Dempsey did what he did to Tavion Heights. Probably we need to get some updates because Tavion was out there to help him, and he just decided to do business for himself and leave Tavion out there for the Wolves. Tavion didn't deserve that, but if I was Tavion, he should have known better because some people some people that you gotta will do you dirty and do you wrong. So hopefully he'll get that lesson coming towards him. Well, speaking of that, Tony D'Angelo, I'm going to show you Tony D'Angelo right quick. Tony D'Angelo came out there and talked about him defeating Dark State, and D'Angelo saying that he's going to want a shot at the NXT Championship, whoever the champion may be. He's looking at current champion Joe Hendry, so he wants to be next in line for a shot at the NXT title. We'll see that. Also, too, Ren Sinclair won her match tonight over got that hyperactive girl. She won her match tonight, so she'll go against Fallon Henry next week for the Women's North American Championship, the Women's Speed Championship. I meant to say they'll have a match for the Women's Speed title. So looking forward to seeing that match as well. The Speed Championship next week. Ren Sinclair getting her a shot at the championship. Ren is closer than you think We come next in line for the shot at the women's championship with the speed title. Speaking of that, general manager Rob Stone summoned all the tag teams to come into his office. He told all the tag teams that there's going to be a tag team tournament coming up, and the winners will meet the Band-Aid Project for the tag team championships. I think I kind of know who's going to be next in line to defeat the Band-Aid Project for those goals. I think it's going to be over the Mill at the tag team championships. So we'll look forward to seeing that as well. Over the Mill getting the shot. They'll probably get the shot, but next week there'll be a huge 6-man tag team match. The El Gran Americanos will be in NXT to take over the Vanity Project next week. So we'll see that as well. So looking forward to seeing that as well. Plus, to this feud between Izzy Dame and them is far from over. We'll see that match coming up next week. So looking forward to seeing that Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxton for the women's North American title inside a 15-foot solid steel cage, as well as this right here. We want to go to this right here. It looks like we're getting a taste. It will be Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe looking forward to get her belt back, but Blake hasn't won the women's title. So I mean, what the hell going on with Blake? But hey, we'll see what Blake's going to do going forward. Well, we told you last week, these two men, the NXT champion and guy's name, Myles Borne, stood tall over Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. Joe Hendry retained the championship over Saints this past Saturday on NXT Vengeance Day. So we saw that as well. Well, it looks like luck wasn't on Myles Borne nor Joe Hendry's side, as Myles Borne couldn't barely hit the count. Myles Borne got Joe Hendry got pinned by Ethan Page, which couldn't make Ethan Page the next. Myles Borne was kind of upset and frustrated, but you can tell by his facial reaction. But looks like Ethan Page got the one-upsmanship on him and stuff on what he did. So, like we said, we saw that tonight as well, being that way. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see how that's going to go. But Ethan Page and Ricky Saints get the upset. Big one. All right. That ends the NXT Ring Report. Let's move over to this right here. The superstar, the night. It was none other than Ethan Page. Ethan Page getting the victory tonight over the NXT champion. Will Ethan Page be next in line to get a shot at the NXT championship? We'll see. Coming up. We'll see. All right. The show. We leave you with this shot of Ethan Page getting the victory over, and his tag team partner Ricky Saints getting the victory over champion Joe Hendry and North American champion Myles Borne. Kendrick Dick saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.